This video walks through the software installation for the Virtual Internet Lab for Mac laptops. We assume that you have macOS Catalina. There are 5 parts to the installation. It requires to download software. All of the software is free. The first piece is the installation of the Virtualbox hypervisor. Open a web browser, go to the indicated web link, which gets you to the Virtualbox download website. Find the link for OS X hosts. Clicking on it will start the download. Open the file or save it. Once the save is complete, open the file. Once the window pops up, double-click on the icon or drag it into the Applications folder. This will start the installation. The installation is straightforward. Just click your way through, install, and the installation is complete. So right now, go back to the website, find the link Oracle VM Virtualbox extension pack. Click on the link to download the file. Here we select Open to open it right after the download. Once the download is complete, it opens up Virtualbox and then installs the extension pack. So now the installation is complete. We have to do a little bit of configuration. Go to the File, then select Host Network Manager, and here you need to create a network. If it's already there, you don't need to create it. Create it, then go to Properties. It shows the network properties of the host network manager. Just verify that the IP address is as indicated here. The same for the network mask. Then go to the DHCP server and verify that Enable Server in the upper left corner is selected. Once this is done, just quit Virtualbox. The next part is the installation of GNS3. Go back to the web browser, go to the indicated web link, which gets you to the GNS3 website. You need to sign in. To download GNS3, you need to create an account. The account creation is free. If you have an account, you just log in with your username and password that you created. Now you can go to Free Download, select the Mac version for download. Again, select Open or Save. Once the download is complete, open the file if you saved it, which shows the installation. You just drag the GNS3 icon into the Applications folder. Then you open the Application folder and click on the GNS3 icon. This will start up GNS3. First, GNS3 will request root permissions to access the network interfaces of your computer. You must give permission. Otherwise GNS3 will not run. So then a project window pops up. Here, just can't click cancel because we don't need to create a project at this point. Sometimes what happens when you start GNS3, you see the setup wizard popping up, which looks like this. If that's the case, initially just click cancel, we'll later return to it. So this green light indicates that GNS3 is running properly on your machine. Then just quit GNS3. Go to GNS3 and select quit. The next piece is the installation of the GNS3 VM. There's a website where you download the GNS3 virtual machine. You select it for Virtualbox. Here it's already downloaded. Once it's downloaded, it's a zip file. Show it in the Finder menu. Double click on it to open the zip file. The expansion shows a file GNS3VM.ovf. Double click on that file. This will start Virtualbox and will show you this window for the import of the downloaded virtual machine. Select import. It indicates that it takes several minutes, but it only takes a few seconds. So now the virtual machine is downloaded. You see it in the left side of the pane. Now we have to do some configuration. Go to Settings, select Network, which then shows Adapter 1. For Adapter 1, go to Advanced. And in Advanced, there is a line Promiscuous Mode. You need to change it from Deny to Allow All. Then go to Adapter 2. There's nothing to do. Just verify that it shows Attached to Net. Click OK. And now you can quit Virtualbox. Select Virtualbox and quit. The next step is the configuration of GNS3. GNS3 is installed. Just open it. Start GNS3. And it shows the setup wizard. If you don't see the setup wizard, and I do this here, cancel. I go to Help and select Setup Wizard. Now the Setup Wizard we have seen before. Now we walk through it. First we need to check that Run Applications in Virtual Machine is selected. Select Next. And here this is the configuration for the local server, which is already running. So we click again Next. Now in the next one is for the GNS3 VM configuration. It gives an error message. That's okay. We click OK and then we see what's going on. It shows VMware, which is the recommended hypervisor, is selected. We installed Virtualbox, the free software, this free hypervisor. Just select Virtualbox. Then you've seen that GNS3 has populated the window with the GNS3 virtual machine. If it hasn't done so, just select the refresh button. Select Next. See a summary, and then the virtual machine will start. First, Virtualbox starts up, and then Virtualbox starts the GNS3 virtual machine. The GNS3 VM is standard Linux installation, so it takes about a minute for it to boot up. Wait until the boot is completed. If everything is successful, you should see this window. And then after a while, in the GNS3 server summary pane, you will see that the indicator for GNS3 VM has turned green. If this light turns green, that is crucial, you're done. Just quit GNS3 and then the installation of the VM is completed. Sometimes things go wrong, and there are a couple of things that can go wrong with the installation of the GNS3 VM. Here is a list of things that can happen, and you know if something goes wrong if the green light that we saw does not turn green. Often it is just a reinstallation that is necessary. The last part is the installation of the Wireshark protocol analyzer. To download Wireshark, go to the website indicated here. There you already see the download button. Go to the macOS version of the software and download it. If you select Open, then it will start the installation right after the download is complete. The installation is straightforward. There's nothing to do. You just wait until the installer opens. Then you see the Wireshark icon, which is the shark fin. Drag it to the application folder. Open the application folder, go to Wireshark, double click to start the application. And Wireshark starts up. At this point you're done. Yes, you can close the Wireshark application by selecting Wireshark Quit. Now you have completed the software installation for the Virtual Internet Lab, and you can move on to Lab 1.